Competition to get a job these days is stiff. So arming high school students with employability skills that can give them that competitive edge is just what the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy at McEachern High School aims to do. 3 days of intense training in resume building, interview training, and business networking gave students helpful career guidance right there at their own high school as professionals came to them to conduct these workshops.
So our program works with helping students to put together their student bios, student resumes, reference letters, a lot of the supporting documents that many of the scholarship organizations and colleges and places of employment will ask for.
We do employability skills every week. Students have to perform various tasks related to businesses, including dressing for success. So allowing our students to put on this career fair gives them an opportunity to practice the skills that we learn in class, outside of class, and ultimately network in order to get a job.
Definitely be something to be able to kind of be around, especially on the weekends.
This resume workshop helped me, build my resume and include all these, extracurricular stuff and volunteering activities into one and combine one and, give it out there to the businesses and colleges.
And I find that having a career and a very strong resume is definitely something that you need to have retained. When making your resume, it definitely is a good key aspect to make sure that it's giving you characteristics that are different from other people. It definitely separates you and tells the employer what's different about you.
We had a great group of students today to be able to come and share and give their input, ask some great questions about how they can be able to network, how they can be able to connect with other resources. So this was a great opportunity today.
I'm very fortunate to work with Ms. Cheryl. She has gotten me 2 scholarships, and they have really impacted me on what I need to do in order to get to college.
My name is Gavin Harrison.
Hey Devin, I'm Donnie Newsom.
I'm a senior at McEachern.
Well, have a seat, let's talk.
Once I graduated from McEachern, I was hoping to go to college for welding.
My presentation today was on effective interviewing skills. So what I wanted to do was to be able to give students the opportunity to learn more about successful interviewing tips and how to successfully prepare for interviews.
I learned that there are lots of points that you should go through and prepare yourself before you go into an interview, because going into an interview unprepared is not going to end the interview positively. And this workshop taught me a lot of different techniques and little tricks to help you to get a positive interview.
The last workshop helped me on jobs that I should choose that best suit the career path that I'm going into. And this workshop, it taught me how to go up to those jobs, do an interview, and potentially get the job.
So the purpose of today is to help our students become more prepared and more comfortable with the interview process. They've been through several other workshops, they've worked on their resumes, they have fine-tuned some of their skills. They've been taught some of the interpersonal skills about firm handshakes and eye contact that they're really going to need to make an impression when they go out on the interview process.
This career development program's culminating event was a career fair where students put the skills they learned at the workshops into action as they seek potential jobs, internships, or career guidance and insight from leaders from 65 businesses and local government agencies.
The workshops really prepared me a lot for this moment today. It removed some nerves I had. It answered some of my questions. The resume building really helped a lot for us. I feel like it prepped us more and, in the business world and in the real world, what to do, how to make eye contact, how to be firm in your speaking. Do you guys do any internships?
They actually have a scholarship that they award.
I think it's very important to have the community relations with the students and starting very early, letting them know what abilities they have in the future. If they don't know about Northside coming up, then they won't ever think about it in the future. So making sure that they know what positions we have available for them and also when they can start applying for different roles.
There was so many vendors at the gym. It was so hard to choose. I went to the orthopedics one and had a great time talking and learning about how he got into the orthopedics field, and it helped me to understand what I need to do to join the medical field.
When I was in high school, there was nothing available like this. And so for me, I thought, wow, this is something that they get to do, and they get an advantage over other students. They get an opportunity to prepare resumes so that when they get ready to go to college, they have this for their applications. They also have it when it's time for them to apply for a job. I have a senior and I have a freshman, so it's going to be good for both of them. With my senior, she's already applying for colleges, so she already has, based on coming to the workshop last year, a resume, and then she also has to fill out her applications, and so these things are getting her prepared so that she'll be ready when it's time to go.
Being able to come and talk with professionals is going to help them get ready for their interviews. It's going to help them to become more comfortable when they get out into the working world. It's going to give them the opportunity to see what's available to them in the working world so they can go ahead and start to think about the bigger picture of things. They're looking at college as their next step, which is fabulous. We definitely want to hire people that have gone to college. But being able to see what comes after that as far as what they can do with their degree and where it can take them, they can kind of see a little bit about that in this room today.
For Cobb Ed TV, I'm Assistant Director of Communications, Lisa Watson.